Welcome back. Happy Tuesday to you all. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush too much because it's going to, I'm just not going to beat around the bush too much. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a good day. Hope the market has treated you well. Sound. Right. So we're going to get into it. Okay. I mean, what did I say over the weekend? What did I say Sunday? I said Sunday, we're going to have a stinking candle through this zone because this supply's been tapped too many times now. I said the order's probably been diminished out of the area. We're going to get a stinking candle through. So, look, do you know what I mean? I'd say that's a stinking candle. And what we have created essentially on the daily time frame now, we'll leave that there because it looks good. So what we have now created on the daily time frame, this was institutions. This was big money. This was, hypothetically speaking, the market makers at play right here. Today is another proven example. Do you know what I mean? Just look at it. So we have created new daily demand. Brand spanking. Brand spanking. And when this ends, who knows? We're going to get up to 3,500 with the strength of this. I've said, didn't I? This is a coiled spring ready to pop, and it's now popped. So this isn't over. You don't just get two big institutional buying pressure to the upside and with no follow through. There's one thing with gold. Gold loves a follow through. And I know it sounds a bit dodge, but you will get another day of this sort of move again tomorrow, and then we've got news Thursday. So you know what? It's not out of the ordinary for this to just keep going up for the rest of the week now. With the news that's coming. And yeah, if you're in these buys, happy days. Happy days. I mean, we can look to see how we could have got into this. I know people have taken trades here on this pullback. Like the safer play would have been around these areas, be a retest and then up. Down here, you have got 4-hour demand. So if the retest and reaction didn't happen, then you could have waited for the 4-hour demand. But all in all, I'm pretty pleased with this. Really, I mean, I do like gold. I do like gold. I've studied it for a good 5-6 years. And believe it or not, I rarely trade it because back in my early days, when I was brand spanking new to the market and I thought I'd be rich in 6 months' time, I used to think I was Barry Big Balls and, scalp gold and lump on big time on it. And it stung me so many times. So I can trade it now. Like I'm sensible with it now. I'm more than happy to trade it. I'm more than capable of trading it, but I've learned from my mistake with it. So you've got one thing with gold is you have to respect it. You've got to respect gold. It can make you big money. Yes, I know it can make you big money, but let me tell you, it can blow your account in less than 35 seconds. Don't matter what size account you got. If you're in an out of control spiral mode, you're over trading, you're revenge trading, you're trying to get all your losses back. You think that you are the big daddy and click your fingers and gold's going to turn around and you're going to claim back all your losses that you just lost. Nah, trust me. Yeah, don't do that because it will sting you hard. So I'm quite happy with that today. I really am quite happy with that today with gold. Absolute beauty of a move. I mean, what I would have liked would have been these bearish 4-hour candles to have a nice pullback into this area and then boom. But it's got so much momentum. It's got so much power in it. People know where they want it to go. That's the thing. People know the uncertainty within the Federal Reserve at the moment with what happened last week. People are they're on eggshells with what's going to happen within the next couple of weeks. Can't put a finger on it. I'd love to, but yeah, it's something's going to just drive this a long way up. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it in my toes. I can feel it in my fingers. Like, yeah, it's just going to happen, and it's just how I read it. So happy days. If you're in gold, happy days. We'll go on to the. I mean, yeah, this is real good. Let's get right down into the lower time frames a minute. So high volume sessions, you get very good moves with gold. The start of this move was 12 o'clock. So the build up to New York Open. The institutions have been getting themselves in position probably since mid-London session today, just before it was going to be open. So they've been getting ready for it. And this is not, this here is not, you know, when you get an out of the blue news announcement like what happened last week, the move rockets up like unbelievably amounts of pips, but they're not sustainable. And 9 times out of 10, when a move like that does happen, it will retrace the whole move. The entire whole move, it will be retraced. And that's just how people play the market, and how, yeah, it's frustrating, but it does happen. It's basically whale. Like, you know, you've all heard the terminology whales are in on sales or whales are in buys. That's like a whale move. And what happens to whale moves? You know, someone like Elon Musk would put something on X saying, oh, I'm going to, you know, I've just put all my money into a brand spanking new cryptocurrency called the candle is lit. Just come to the top of my head. I've just invested billions into the candle is lit. All right, happy days. He tweets that, and he's already put the money in. So the market's already boomed. So by the time the masses realise the situation, they've lumped on. And at that point, bye-bye market, because he's made all that money and then he'll sell it at the peak. And everyone else jumps in, and that's the liquidity for the profit of him on the way back down. So, yeah. And again, this essentially, what we're looking at here, right, this breakout here, this is my old strategy to an absolute T. This is what I was scalping back in the day. And I picked up a lot of knowledge and experience from some extremely good scalpers back in the day who I still have contact with now. And these blokes, like the stuff they used to make is unbelievable. Like 75 grand, 100 grand within 5-10 minutes. Like, it was absolute, and it was all like, it was crazy money these guys were doing. And this was what we were doing. We were basically, you know, waiting for a breakout essentially of this. This was the supply zone. This was above the supply. So you'd be getting this breakout to then your first target would be this high, and then see how price was reacting, and then boom, you know, just kept going. So I really used to like doing that with gold. This is what I mean. I've looked at gold on 1 minute time frames. I can trade on the 1 minute time frames, although I choose not. Oh, let's just get rid of this. Although I choose not to, I do love a bit of 1 minute trading on gold, or used to. So, like, even this structure now here on the 1 minute, like what I've seen already, like, you've got supply here. Obviously, it's 1 minute supply, so it's not accurate. Well, it is, but it isn't. So you got, you know, supply there. You got, so with this move right now, I mean, we'll do this live whilst I'm recording the video. This move now, it looks like it wants to go down, but it won't. It will literally probably just keep going up. Let's gonna have to do it like this because it's gonna be quicker. So the move's sort of really in play. It's going to just keep going up and then just break these highs and keep going now. That's what it will do. But what I was almost expecting was a move down here, clear these lows, and then a continuation. But who knows? It could still happen. So I'm just we'll leave this to run. We've marked it up so like a little 1-to-1er. Would have been better to get it down here 1,000,000%, but we'll do this whilst we're recording it. Right, let's just quickly have a glance on Euro USD as well. So Euro USD, again, I thought it would have danced around here a bit more. But again, it's one thing that I mentioned over the weekend. I said, look, this is one of two things which is happening on Euro USD. We're having a pullback for continuation, or this is the end of the bend of the trend, and blah blah blah. It's a tongue twister, that one, and I always get it wrong. So, but this, if you're still in Euro USD trades now, I would suggest probably cutting it short, getting out of it. I could imagine quite a few of you are probably out of it now, but interesting one because it's now just getting up into sort of in wider. It's not really. I don't know. It's not. It's a tricky one. I wouldn't have said it's a newly created supply. No, I'm not. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's just yeah. So these again are very, very strong. And it all boils down to, I said the dollar was probably going to fall. Well, it needed pullbacks anyway. The dollar did need pullbacks. So essentially, this is the dollar pullback in, gold getting stronger, and everything that was against the dollar is now going against it. Until probably tomorrow morning when the euro news comes out. So tomorrow you might have a stinking wick up, and then this candle will then start going bearish on the euro US dollar. So coming up here, it's going to go one of two ways. It's going to have a nice reaction off of this supply. It has been tested, nearly breached. We could get up to the next supply with this move now. It's strong. It is strong. And look at the strength of it compared to these here. These are very, very strong candles. So play it safe. We're going to just chill out with this. Yeah. Broke this high. And it's going to be closing in half an hour. So it's going to be closing at near enough above these highs. So it's broke structure to the upside. And it will have some follow through. So again, it's going to be something we're going to be keeping an eye on, but essentially it will probably be, around this sort of area where it decides it wants to turn again. It could, go up to there and do it. Who knows? It's one of them, but it's more or less this for the euro. But again, with the momentum it's got and with what's going on around everywhere, it could just keep pumping and pumping and pumping. So we'll keep an eye on it. The next one, let's just check that Goldilocks and the Three Bears. 1 minute. Yeah, it's going up nice. So this could do one of two things. This could now start turning down, or it's just going to go up. I'll see. We'll just, yeah, this could be a pullback now before it wants to go up again. Right. What else? Pound US dollar. an idea from, I said this morning to the people in my group, to be fair. I said to people, British pound US dollar buys, but conservative. I was waiting again for a pullback down to here and then a continuation to the upside. But, all these moves, they just seem a bit too good to be true. So we probably could still get these pullbacks. Don't go getting no FOMO. These things will happen. All right. So again, it's trending upwards now nicely. The British pound US dollar is starting to trend nicely upwards. So we will look at it here. Yeah. Again. Oh. It's sort of not created its right shoulder yet to continue dropping. So we'll probably just dance around this area for a couple of days now. If we don't keep going up to create a new high to break this supply, because this now what it's coming into is very, very strong supply. That is very strong. So what it is coming into is a roadblock, is a speed bump, is a pelican crossing, is a set of traffic lights, you name it. It's an obstacle. And yeah, we could well get right in it. We could get well right in this supply here, but I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a job to push it higher. And my honest opinion is this. I ain't gonna lie. Dance around here for a little bit, dance, and then wallop. My honest opinion. But if we go higher, fair play. There'll be a reason behind it, and I'll learn from it. But I can't see it personally. Can't see it. But you never know. It all depends on the dollar a lot of this, doesn't it? So we'll keep an eye on it. So have a quick check of gold again. Right, so there you go. Massive pullback to the area. Like I said, hypothetically speaking, took you out of the trade. But there you go, banging entry, banging re-entry if you wanted to re-enter, banging down there, stop loss there. Boom. And that will now hit the target. That will hit the target. What's the time? Yeah, 5:30, yeah. It'll hit the target, probably go higher. So we'll see where this gets. We'll watch another candle and then we'll call it. Yep. Boom, shaka, laka, laka. So multiple reasons why I would have bought. This is just like my old scalping. This is what I used to do. Scalp. I used to take scalps on multiple entries. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15. Get your overall direction on the hour. I know it sounds crazy. Overall direction on the hourly time frame. 20. Oh, do you know what? I would like to watch it. Hey, look, I would like to watch this, but it's getting on. We'll just see how the next one starts. It is going to go up though. Might just come down here before it does, but it will go up. Our Discord's back to play again, look. Yeah, guys, look at the price now. Look at the price in half an hour's time. Probably by the time this video is uploaded, it would have gone up and hit the target. So, cool. All right, well, I will do another update again this week and keep an eye on things. Oh, here we go. 20 seconds. Here we go. Right. It's going to take a sweet ass time, innit? Sweet. Not to worry. Have a look at it because that is going to go. So just have a look at it. All right. Speak to you soon. Cheers.